crap. How did I ended up in here? Well, while being asleep and ended up going to the world of dreams that I am now, there's some of the criminal case characters that's somehow ended up in my dreams. On some of them, you won't like it because you're gonna be upset, or maybe you'll enjoy it because there might be a story on it. It began in an apocalyptic world, and everything was all normal. Like we're trying to survive as much as we can until Zoe got brainwashed and working for another crew. I went undercover, grew attached to Zoe, and ended up working with the group. Well, I mostly say that both her and Jones were like family, and there's a strange feeling that I don't want to say it because like it's something has to do with betrayed and separation. And the sad part on this part of the dream that I saw Zoe, no, not Zoe, Charlie, Rita, and Hope died. Like, two of them died for the second time, and one died before turning back into human. I hope this one will cheer you up. It all began into an empty place. It's kind of empty, but the good thing is you get to see a robot cat and see Madeline waving and smiling. But there's an interesting part of going to an antique store and showed a figurine. Okay, this might get worse because I only heard a voice in saying how it ended on the dark version of Snow White, so yep. The evil queen wears hot metal shoes, dances till she dies. Oh damn it, I think I should get some positivity here. Okay, this one it's not much of a criminal case, but mostly for chasing after vending machines to find good snacks. On this one, it has to do like additional cases in Canada. I think around like 5 cases, so that's all I can remember in the stream. Oh my freaking god. Denise Daniels. Denise fucking Daniels. I'm sorry for my language, but she was one time in my dream. In the beginning part, I was just warming up some pizza rolls for my cousins and niece and nephew until I went into the room and saw her in the bed. She's either in her underwear or naked, and I don't want to scar you guys. I'm so sorry. Before I talk about the last part, well, there might be a few thoughts in my mind. The strange thoughts of Dr. Achilles and Jacob, Luke and Fabian. Well, on this part in defense, it was just for taking an idea for the chapter. So I wrote the chapter and they were alone in the RV and I'm not going to say it. Then the other idea has to do with Denise and Lawson. Not a ship, but it's more like a what if like a dating simulator. Like in the morning, you're in a bed and you look around and say, wait a minute, this isn't my house. This isn't my bed. Where am I? And you looked on the other side and see Lawson or Denise. I'm so sorry, Denise. But when you see them in the eye, they say, morning, darling. Are you ready to take over Concordia? Well, I can't pronounce it. Or Grimsboro? I am so sorry. And on Jack and Lars, I really ship them. I can't help it. I'm a jar shipper. And it's not like I'm going to end up writing an inappropriate chapter about them on San Francisco. Well, for the case, because there was a little incident. And, ignore that question. This is the final one. I don't know why I dreamed about schools lately, but it happens sometimes, not all the time. In this one, I just wandered into a room, see a table, a chair, and a dollar franc. And when I saw Arthur, I ran as fast as I can. And the rest, when I almost reached to the door, he grabbed my hand. And we just stare at each other in our eyes. That's all that happens in this dream. And I wish I could be able to explain it to my heart, to anyone.